Alright guys, we are live from the ice house. Jackson and I are out here spearfishing again. We have already speared a couple and caught a couple fish on the pole also. That we check in live and see if a fish doesn't come by while we're out here. We're going to give it another hour or so, and then we're going to head home and in time to watch the Eagles game. But yeah, Jackson and I were out here spearing today. Jackson speared another fish. It was a little 21 incher. And then I got one, and we've seen a total of 5 or 6 of them now. This is on Pam's Great Outdoors. Thanks for stopping by. Ice fishing fun. Right now we are doing some spear fishing. We also have a hook over there. It has a minnow on it. And we have had a few fish come and take that down, but we have not caught one yet on there. What's up, Swamp Stalker Outdoors? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the good luck. We have got a couple fish already. Jackson speared another fish, the first one of the day. And then we got to throw the spear again at another one. I got one, and then I missed one also. We've seen about 5 fish so far. We got the pink tiger stripe decoy down there. The lake's a little harder to see right now. There's actually a bunch of perch down there too. Bass Bros, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. We had there's a bunch of perch down there. It's really hard to see them though. They're right along bottom. We're fishing in 11 feet of water today, so a few feet deeper than what we were last time. The lake has a lot more snow on it too, so it's a little darker down there. It's a little hard to make out the bottom, but we have our decoy about 5 feet down, trying to draw the fish up from the bottom so we can see them.
And this spot we never fished here because last time we fished over.
Yeah, this is the first time that we fished here. It's on the same lake that we fished before, but it's in a different spot. We're not fishing the sunken island today. We're just fishing along shore. And we've had 5 or 6 of them come by. We had one good blow up right on the decoy. After I swam it around a little bit, one came in and grabbed it and was going to run off it. And then not that long ago, we had the bobber go down, but we missed that one. And then Jackson did catch a sunfish or two off of the other pole, so. But hopefully one comes by here. It'd be pretty neat to get it on the line. Our ice is pretty good. I didn't measure it today, but it is thicker than it was before, and we were sitting on 16 inches when I measured it before. I think we're probably closer to 20 right here. Our decoy down there, it's about 6 inches long. The pink tiger striped decoy. Seems to be working pretty good for these fish. Seems like they were a little more active today. They like me swimming the bait just a little bit more than usual. Sometimes I just sit it down there and let it sit there and that's enough, but they seem to like it when it's swimming a little bit. Random Land, how is it going? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. We're just out doing some spear fishing. This is our spear here. So it's about a 5-pound spear or so. The tines have barbs on the end, and we throw that at the fish and try to get them. How's it going, Grant? Yeah, we are having some luck. We ended up Jackson speared one. Then I have also speared one, and then we have one miss. We've seen 5 or 6 fish come by already. Been out here for a couple hours. Jackson also caught a couple sunfish on the pole. And I thought maybe we'd go live here and see if we can't get a fish come in on the live stream.
And before the eagle skin comes on.
Welcome, Daniel. How's it going, buddy? I hope your day is going well. We're fishing a little deeper than we did the other week. We're about 11 feet here, so a few feet deeper. It's a little darker down there than it was when we were in the 8 feet of water. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, that we are a little deeper. Two, the snow is a little thicker on the ice right now, so it is blocking out the sun a little bit. Cloudy day also today. It's a little foggy. But we can just make out bottom, so we can see them coming in. It's just a little harder to pick them up, though. We got the decoy about 5 feet down, trying to get them up off the bottom. Right now, I don't think you can see it on the camera, but there's a bunch of little teeny 4-inch or so perch playing around on the bottom down there. They've been pretty much down there all day. They'll end up shooting off to the side when a northern comes in, so they're kind of a good alarm system. Oh, we got that was a big sunfish off to the right there. He went for the minnow and then kind of swam off real quick. And then here he's coming back for it. He might take that minnow, we'll see.
The minnow stopped moving.
Yeah, he's chasing it around right now. You might wanna try that other rod, Jackson, so you can catch one?
Yeah.
I'll grab Jackson the other rod here that has the wax worm and jig on and see if you can't catch one of those sunfish down there. Come over here, bud. Yeah. And come up a little higher. Right now there's about 3 or 4 pretty decent sunfish down there. They're chasing the minnow around. And I see Jackson's bait. Doesn't seem real interested in it, but he's coming over to kind of take a look. Go down a little farther. Yeah, there's 3 or 4 of them just kind of swimming around like piranhas down there. Alright, Pam, you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. How's it going, that Mosier boy? Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. We're out here trying to catch a fish here on the live. We've done pretty good already today. We've gotten several sunfish and speared a couple northerns. And right now there's a school of sunfish down there. They don't seem too interested in the jig. They've been chasing the minnow around a little bit, but
That's the download.
they are down there still, yeah. They come up about 6 inches, buddy. Mm-hmm. How's it going, Cody? Yeah, we've been doing pretty good. Jackson speared a northern earlier. I also have speared a northern already today. And Jackson's been trying to catch a few sunfish with the rod now. We have about 5 or 6 of them down there right now, just kind of milling around. There's a bunch of little perch down there too on the bottom. So right now we have a, on the bobber right here, we have a bare hook down there with a minnow on it. And then we also have our spearing decoy down there. And this is our spear here. So we've thrown this times a day and have gotten 2 northerns with it. How's it going, HK2 Productions? Good to see you. What's up, weekend? I've never been ice fishing before, but it really don't freeze like that in New York. Yeah, we right now we're sitting on about 20 inches of ice. Lakes are good and frozen up around here, and we are well in the ice fishing season. Swamp Stalker Outdoors. Yeah, you did miss the saw. We Jackson actually sawed some of the hole when we did this one. We didn't saw quite as big of a hole as we usually do, but this is a new spot, so we didn't really know if we were going to stay here very long, but we weren't set up very long, and Jackson actually speared one, so we've been here a couple hours now. I stay out here for about another hour, and then we are going to head home and watch the Eagles game.
I forgot who they were.
Eagles are playing the Saints today.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. I see a little northern down there hugging the bottom. He's down there. So I don't think it picks it up on the camera, but he's hugging the bottom, right in the mud. He's swimming real slow that way. He's not very big. Maybe 14 or 15 inches. Not real big, but.
He's there too?
Yeah, he's right over there,
Right here?
swimming that way.
Just trying to find him here.
It's a little hard to pick up the fish today. It's cloudy and foggy out. Not a lot of sun shining through the ice. So it is a little dark down there, but compared to usual. Maybe we can entice him to come up off the bottom and smash our decoy here. Grant, you been shooting any more ducks, or? The minnow right now is freaking out. It's trying to go that way as much as it can. Let's set it down there, bud. I don't know if that means that there's something down there off to the side or not. But yeah, Jackson ended up cutting this hole out by himself earlier, and that just shows you how easy that saw is to use. Was it very hard to use, Jackson?
No.
No. Ended up cutting through 20 inches of easy. There's a little teeny fish right there. A little perch. Can't be no more than 2 inches long there. How's it going, Dumbest Fisherman TV? Good to see you. Take it easy. Have to spool up a couple reels. Kill a big northern for me, gentlemen. We will. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, swamp stalker. I think the decoy is definitely bigger than that little perch. The decoy itself is about 6 inches long, and that perch was, I would say,
2.
yeah, 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches. He came over right under it, looking at it. I don't know what he was gonna do with it though.
They swim away because he didn't like to move that. Like he got scared that he would get swum away.
How's it going, Passion for Hunting and Fishing? Good to see you. Hope your weekend's going great. Grant says, duck season been so bad, I'm ready to start fishing. Let's see here. Yeah, we appreciate everybody stopping by here. Hopefully we can coax a northern to come in here and see it on the live stream, but got one of my buddies coming over here. How's it going, Josh? We're live streaming our fishing now.
Oh, pretty cool.
Yeah. You guys have much luck over there?
Just got one northern.
Yeah?
A lot of perch.
Yeah, there's a lot of perch down there. I've seen, we just had one sitting underneath the decoy. I swear it was only 2 inches long. So,
Oh, cool.
we've seen a total of about 6 northerns come through.
Yeah.
We've got 2 of them over there.
Yep, I see 'em. Awesome. All just under the spot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, when I got 2 right.
Jackson caught a couple sunfish on the pole too.
Oh, cool. Well, yesterday we started seeing a whole bunch of bluegills around 2:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen them maybe.
You did watch it for Eagles team?
No, I didn't. Oh, cool. Where did it?
We got another little perch down there swimming around right there. That guy is just a little bigger than the other one, maybe 4 or 5 inches. A little hard to pick him up, but he's just swimming along right there. Rocco, yes, we have speared 2 northerns already. Jackson speared the first one, and then I got the second one. And then we have thrown the spear a third time, but I missed him. I twisted my wrist a little bit when I threw it, so I threw it right beside him. And then also Jackson has caught some sunfish on the pole too. We've had a few schools of sunfish come by. And then we've seen a lot of little perch, little 2, 3, 4-inch perch coming by. And that's basically what those northerns are feeding on, is those little teeny perch. Right after we set up too, we seen a really nice walleye come by. It swam by on the bottom, and the walleye was pushing 30 inches. It was a pretty nice walleye. Yeah, we've caught quite a few perch, especially on this lake, but nothing of too much size. The perch in here are relatively small, but there are some lakes around that have some pretty good perch. Perch upwards of 14 inches or so, which is a pretty good perch. Perch are a pretty good tasting fish too. This lake, though, does have nice northerns in it, and that's why we're kind of out here trying to spear a few. This is the lake that my dad speared his biggest northern of his life a couple weeks ago. And then we've seen a lot of 5-6 pounders come through. The two that we got today, though, they are little guys. One's 21 inches, and the other one is 20 inches. But here in Minnesota, with the slot that they put on this year, we are allowed 10 fish under 22 inches. So they kind of want us, the DNR wants us to thin out on the smaller fish, so we'll take a couple of those. Hookem Daniel says, I gotta live vicariously through you guys. I can't hit the ice till Wednesday. Well, that is a sad story there. How's it going, Cruiser Mac? Yeah, we have caught a few fish already. We've speared 2 northerns. Jackson got one, and I got one. And we've caught some sunfish also. We got our decoy right there. It's about a 6-inch decoy. We are swimming it around there, trying to get here's a sunfish right there, swimming over there. there's a sunfish actually going right after the decoy right now. He hit it twice. I don't know what he's gonna do with it, but you could try to catch him with that rod, Jackson.
Yeah, I hope I don't hear. Oh no, the worm came out.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Worms are right there. Here in Minnesota, we're allowed 2 rods a person. Your spear counts as 1 rod, and then we can angle with another rod down the hole. But yeah, right now there's a sunfish. He keeps hitting that decoy. I don't know if you can just see him right off of there. He's hit it like 3 times. He's been trying to bite it in the tail. That sunfish isn't much bigger than the decoy, though. I don't know what he's going to do with it. Did you get one? So Jackson's going to tip up a wax worm on a little jig and see if he can't get something there. Now the sunfish is over on the minnow here. He's trying to get it. The minnow's swimming around right over here. He's been trying to hit it a few times. He's sure an aggressive little sunfish. Well, sunfish are kind of like little piranhas, minus all the teeth. Now he's back over to the big decoy. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay. Jackson's going to throw this jig down there, tipped with a wax worm. Okay, right about there, bud. See if you can't get him to come over and bite it. Right now he's kind of, yeah, he's coming over now. Go down a little bit. Alright. He hit it, but he took the jig. Get him! There you go. That is a nice fish. There we go. Jackson got a sunfish. Alright. This sunfish had a pretty big heart there. He was trying to go after that 6-inch decoy down there. I don't think he would have been able to do much with that. That's a pretty nice one. You want to keep him, Jackson, or send him back down? Send him back down the hole. We'll wait for some northerns. Alright, guy. Thanks for the fun.
I know he didn't hit right. Ow.
Well, good job, Jackson.
have a worm on it.
Now we'll see if we can't coax another one to come in.
And my worm peeled over here too.
Did the worm spill?
Yep. It broke open.
Now hopefully we get a big old 10-pound northern to come in and smash that decoy. The minnow's over there freaking out again. How's it going, J&C? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Jackson just caught a sunfish down there. So Jackson, let's see, that's 3 sunfish for you today? And you still speared a northern?
Yeah, that should be 4 fish for me today. I want fish for you today.
Josh says, send them over their way.
I don't think so.
GNC says the Patriots are winning 35-7, which sucks a little because I actually picked the Chargers to win the Super Bowl in my bracket at work. So
I picked the
you want the Eagles to win, don't you, Jackson?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because they won the playoffs when they go to the Super Bowl. I think it's their second time winning the Super Bowl. They go into the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Jackson wants to see the Eagles win the Super Bowl. Jackson likes Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz came from a town that we live by here. That's where he played school at for the Bison. So Jackson is a Carson Wentz fan, which kind of made him an Eagles fan a little bit too. But you still like those Vikings, don't you, buddy? He's over there shaking his head, but he does. Oh, there's another fish down there. There's another sunfish that's underneath the decoy there swimming around. Cruiser Max says, make sure to hit that like button. That's right. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. It's always appreciated. How's it going, old Buzztail? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. We're out here trying to catch a few fish. We ended up spearing a few. Jackson's caught a few sunfish too, so we'll have a nice little cookout when we get home.
Yeah, but in the summer we catch some fish. We might camp out and cook fish.
Yeah, it's fun to camp out and cook some fish out on the shore, yeah.
Yeah. Because if we didn't, then this year we might do it because it might be a one nice day in summer or spring.
Yeah, we didn't really go on a camping trip this year, did we?
No. So we don't have a camper. We could buy one to go at. You don't actually have to buy one, but we just have a tent to go.
Yep, we'll camp in a tent, yep. Cruiser Mac, yeah, I'm hoping to spear one here. We can only spear northerns, we can spell catfish and rough-fish, so I'm hoping for a northern to come by and throw the spear. That was our ice scoop fell over. Hopefully we can coax another one in here. We had a
Big one came in.
yeah, we had a pretty nice one come in earlier.
It was too late.
And we ended up seeing a really nice walleye down there too. There's another fish, I can't really make out what it is. It's sitting on bottom though, over there. It looks to be about 14 inches long.
A little tiny worm.
It might be, I'm not 100% sure. Hugging the bottom. Just kind of chilling, it's moving really slow this way.
Maybe you would see it with this right here.
See if we can't coax it up off the bottom a little bit. Killdeer survival. Gotta go and see what I was tagged and catch y'all later. Well, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I hope your day goes well. And guys, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Sure appreciate it if you would. Looks like we got 15 likes on the stream right now, 12 people watching. I'd sure appreciate everybody hanging out with us to see if we catch a big old northern. We'll see you, JNC. Thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Have fun at Walmart.
When I was a kid, buy this bike for them. A dirt bike or just a bike.
Buy a bike at Walmart?
Yeah. You could make a ramp. No ramp. I could, for a kid, jump in, see if they land it.
Well, I haven't seen a perch down there for a while, so I don't know if there's a northern hanging around somewhere. It might be that small one. I don't know where he went now, but seems to have scared all the little fish off. Alright, Cruiser Mac, thanks for hanging out. Much appreciated. I hope you have a great Sunday. Swamp Stalker Outdoor says, I'm waiting for the mermaid. I think I have told this story before, but oh, hey Jackson, there's another sunfish going after the decoy there. You want to try to catch him? We got another sunfish that thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He's actually the one making the decoy spin. He's been hitting it. Here, Grammy's in there. See if Jackson can't coax him to eating his little jig. Right about there, bud.
See one.
Yeah, he's over by the minnow right now, kind of harassing him. Here he comes. He's coming to your jig.
And
Get him. Oh, he just got your worm.
he
Right.
tries
You have to put another worm on. He grabbed your worm and rolled it right off. We'll get that baited back up and see if he can't get him. Oh yeah, he's a big guy. He's over there trying to get that minnow. He might actually be able to. It's a pretty big minnow that's on there, but he might actually get that in his mouth. Jackson's gonna bait back up here and see if he can't get him. It's a pretty decent sized sunfish. I'd say it's about an inch or inch and a half bigger than the last one he caught. Now he's going back over to the decoy there. Gonna pick on that a little bit. Give Jackson a little time to get baited back up. He's still down there, buddy. He doesn't know what he wants to do exactly, but going back over to the minnow now. Alright, Jackson's baited back up. See if he can get him on try number 2. Alright, right there. Here he comes. He's coming. Get him. Oh, he's got him. He's got him. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
He's got him. That's a nice one, too. Let's go up a little bit more there. Decent one.
he still has my rod
Alright,
bending.
hold him still. There we go. There we go, buddy. Good job. You can get that.
It wasn't all that good.
No?
No.
Alright. Well, Jackson is slaying the sunfish down there. Nice job, buddy. I think we'll keep this guy. This guy is alright. We'll throw him back here. You want to open up the door over there, bud? We'll throw him outside. Yeah, we'll throw him outside. We'll put him in the pan with the other 2 northerns we have. I'll throw him outside there. There we go. Good job, Jackson. Yeah, it's amazing on what some of those fish will come into. That decoy down there is,
Who built that one?
yeah, it's good 6 inches long, and those little sunfish come in and try to catch them. Oh, there's a perch going after our minnow, buddy. You want to go back down there and try to catch him? Okay. Jackson's going to go down there and try to catch that one there. This way, bud. Alright.
He's over there right now.
He's swimming around. He's right in between there. True North Angler, how's it going, buddy? We will definitely try to catch a big fish for you. Jackson has been catching a few sunfish here, been slaying those. And we have speared a couple northerns already too, so we're getting a pretty nice fish fry. Right now we have some perch down there hanging around the bottom. Alright, buddy, let's pull this one up and we'll wait for one to come by again. Okay. Let's see if we can't coax in a couple more. Drone Obsessed Jerry says, too cold for me. It is kind of cold outside, but let's see here. If I can, I'm going to turn this around and see if that shows up. So yeah, Jackson and I, we're just sitting in our t-shirts out here. It's at least 70, 75 degrees in our house right now. We got the heater down over there, the big butter heater. It stays pretty warm in the house.
Yeah, outside it's like breezy and very windy.
Yes, outside it's cold, but inside the house here it's nice and warm. How's it going, Lacey? I didn't see you come in. Thanks for time. Much appreciated. We got 16 watching and 22 likes. Thank you very much for that. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Always appreciated. Just been waiting for a big northern to come by here, though. Seems like once we turn the camera on, the northern's got a little camera shy.
Yeah.
Sunfish keep coming in though.
But sunfish isn't shy, but Norn is shy.
HK2 says, as much as I like heat, I'd be worried about melting the ice. Yeah, it does melt the ice just a little bit, but it's pretty thick ice. The ice right now is a good 20 inches thick here. It would take quite a while to melt through, but it does. I'll show it over here. It does melt in front of the heater a little bit. See, we got a little bit of water there, but it doesn't melt no more than maybe a quarter inch of the ice if we're out here all day. But it does get a little bit of water in front here, and it gets a little slippery, so you kind of got to watch out when you're walking in front of the heater there. But
Yeah, or right here.
Yep.
When you walk, you don't want to slip at the heater or in the hole. If you slip at the heater, you might get very burned. But in the hole, you might get very cold.
Weekend Wire, where are you at? We live in Minnesota, west central Minnesota. We are out on a lake right now that we fish quite a bit during the winter here. And we're trying to do some spear fishing, and then we're angling too as we see sunfish and stuff come by. Well, we throw down the jig and try to catch them too. Before we went live here, we were having northerns come by, and they were grabbing the decoy, and I thought, well, it'd be really neat to see that on the live stream, but so far we haven't had a single northern come in and hit the decoy. We had one little one swim by right on the bottom. Wasn't much, but 15 inches long or so, and that's about it. We also have a bobber right here with a little minnow on it, bare hook. That has been kind of coaxing in the sunfish and stuff too, I think. We're going to try to catch some more fish here.
I hope we catch a 5-pounder.
Yeah, we just kind of sit here and jig this decoy around. The decoy itself doesn't have any hooks on or anything. It's just a wooden decoy, and it's a pink tiger striped decoy right now, tiger muskie. The northerns have been liking it, and also the sunfish have been coming in and actually hitting on it a few times too. And Jackson, he was able to spear fish earlier. His was, what, 21 inches?
Yeah, 21.
He got a 21 incher, and then I speared a 20 incher. So a couple nice eating fish, and both under the slot. So
That's good.
yeah, here in Minnesota they started a slot for the northerns this year, where anything between 22 inches and 26 inches, if you're catching them on the rod, you have to release them immediately. If you're spearing, you can only spear one in the slot. But so far we have been under the slot, so we can actually keep up to 10 fish per person under the slot.
And some people think that isn't fair that they let keep how many fish they want.
Let's see, Lacey says, I can't stay. Kids are using all my internet up. Glad I saw you guys catch fish. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Lacey. It's always appreciated, and I hope your day goes wonderful. We got 17 in the chat, 25 thumbs up. Sure do appreciate everybody hanging out with us. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. It's always appreciated. WTF Mike, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Jackson has already speared one northern earlier, and he's been catching some sunfish here too as they come by. All in Ash, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Hope your Sunday is going awesome. Jerome Assess Jerry says, looks like fun. I'm subscribed to your channel, and I clicked on the thumbs up for you today. Have a good one. Well, I appreciate it, Jerome. Jerry?
Thanks.
Oh, and Ash says it's great. Hope everyone is doing great. Well, I'm glad to hear that your Sunday is going fantastic. Ours has been doing pretty good. We've been doing some fishing today and had some success. TN Deerstalker, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. We got Hoosier Back Outdoors. Debbie R, how is it going, you guys? Thanks for stopping by. It's much appreciated. We're down here trying to spear some fish. We got our wooden decoy down there. Been swimming it around, trying to coax some northerns to come in. We've actually coaxed a few sunfish to come in, and Jackson caught those with the rod. Jackson did spear a fish earlier today, and I also speared one about an hour and a half ago now.
Yeah, Dad's fish was 20, and I was 21, a little bigger.
Yep, Jackson's was a 21-incher, and mine was a 20-incher.
Both in the 2s, both in the 20s.
TND Star says that ice looks a foot thick already. Actually, it's almost 2 feet thick. We're approaching 20 inches on the thickness of the ice. Mike, we are fishing in 11 feet right now, so we went a couple feet deeper than we were fishing last week. We were in 8 feet of water last week, but it's a little harder to see down at the bottom in 11 feet of water. Big reason for that is because it's so cloudy today. Not a lot of sun is getting through under the ice with how much snow is on the top of the ice, and then of course it being cloudy today. But we can just see bottom. It doesn't really show up on the camera, but we can see the fish when they come by and hugging the bottom down there. Our decoy is about 5 feet down, so we're trying to get him to come up a little bit, and so it's a little easier to throw the spear at him.
We had, I don't know, I think it was Norm. Was so close to the bottom. It was perfect to spear it. It was too close to the bottom. We couldn't.
Yeah, we did have a little northern came by. Yes, it is very, very clear ice. It's very, very good ice. I actually pulled the chunk of ice out today. It's sitting outside. I'll take some pictures of it and stuff before we go, and I'll post it on my Instagram and stuff, kind of show everybody how thick the ice actually is. But it's a good 20 inches right now. I did not measure it, but the last time I measured it, it was 16 inches, and it's got to be a few inches thicker than that. We just had a little shiner come in, and then it scooted out of here really quickly. Usually that's a sign of there being a predator fish around.
Maybe it is. Or the minnow that scared it away.
Oh, and Ash, I buy my decoys. I've never made one yet, but someday I would like to make some handcrafted decoys. There's some guys around here that get really into that handcrafting the wooden decoys and make some pretty nice ones. I know my dad was talking about making a couple also, so I think him and I are going to probably do that over the next year or so, maybe for next season.
Next, winter.
hmm And I've actually had to buy, this is the third decoy that I've bought in this year already. We've lost 2. I don't know if anybody's seen our spearing video from about a week ago, but when my dad got that one, he hit the decoy and it broke off. And then last week, Jackson and I lost one also, where we hit the string and it broke off onto the bottom. We tried to hook it with a big treble hook for a little while, but it is still down at the bottom of the lake. So this is actually we lost two of them this year, and this is my third one. Yeah, people make some that look really realistic. I like, it depends on where we're fishing. Sometimes I like a really shiny decoy, or sometimes I like one that really looks like more natural colors. Just kind of depends on the water and how the fish are reacting. It seems like today they've liked this brighter colored one. Asgardian Adventures, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. All right, TN Deer Stalker, thanks for hanging out with us. I hope the rest of your day goes well. I actually think we're only going to be fishing here for maybe another 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to get packed up and head home, and we're going to go watch that Eagles game when it comes on. Jackson here is a little bit of an Eagles fan. He likes Carson Wentz, of course. He's from our town here, from where we live, and Jackson's always liked to follow the Eagles now since he went there. All right, HK2 Productions, thanks for stopping by. I hope the rest of your day goes well. Grandpa says hi.
Hi, Dad.
Asgardian, yes, we have. We have caught some sunfish, actually on the live stream here, and then we've speared two northern so far. All that happened before we went live, but Jackson was able to spear fish, and I also speared one. So, Steve, how's it going, buddy? Hope your Sunday's going fantastic. Right now we got a minnow that's over there. It's swimming away pretty heavily. I don't know if it's because it sees something or not, but sometimes that's an indication that there's a predator fish swimming around. I know, Hall and Ash. That's kind of why we went live. We were seeing quite a few of them swimming by, so we thought, well, hey, let's do a live stream and kind of show it off. But since we've been live, we have not had a northern come in and grab the decoy. Right before we went live, I had one come from that way. It grabbed the decoy, held it in its mouth for about 10 seconds, and it was shaking it back and forth. It spit it out and swam back off, and I thought he'd come back, but there's actually a little perch right now, sitting right there. He's nipping at the tail of that decoy. Perch can't be no more than 4 inches long. So we ended up getting about 5 northerns come into the hole. We did see one little northern on the live stream. It was down at the bottom. It swam by and went that way, but it really didn't have any interest in stopping by. And then we did see a really nice walleye when we first got out here. The walleye was pushing 30 inches or so. It swam by 3 or 4 times. All right, Hall and Ash, you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by here. Yeah, so Steve, if a northern comes in, we will definitely try to spear it, but northerns are the only fish that we can spear, so we can't spear the perch or the sunfish or anything. But if a northern does come through, we will definitely try to get them. Looks like there's some more sunfish down there, Jackson. You want to try to catch one of those? Jackson's gonna try to catch one of those. There's 3 or 4 of them that is hanging out right about there. As Guardian, the northerns get pretty big. They can get 40 plus inches. How's it going, High Velocity Savage? Yeah, we've been doing pretty good. We've caught some sunfish and we speared a couple northern. Jackson is going to go down there right now, okay, and see if he can't get one of the sunfish. We've got a couple sunfish down there right now.
One there,
PG Village YouTuber, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by.
they asked the middle right now.
Yeah, they're just kind of sitting off to the right there. There's 3 or 4 of them. How's it going, True North Angler? He says, get me a muskie. Well, if we can, we will definitely spear a big old northern if one comes by. We've had a few sunfish swimming by. We've had 5 or 6 northern swim by. Jackson was able to spear one, and I was able to spear one already. And then we went live, and I haven't seen a northern come by and hit the decoy since. True North, we got set up at about 11 o'clock when we first started fishing. So right now it's what, 2:15? My time anyway. So a little more than 3 hours we've been at it. We're going to give it another 5 to 10 minutes here, and then we're going to pack up and get ready for the Eagles game later on. But alright guys, I think we're going to call it a day here. We're going to get everything packed up and get home, and then we're going to, in time to watch the football game. True North, no, this is a different hole. We're on the same lake, but we are at a different spot. So we're not fishing the sunken island today. We're actually just fishing along the shore. How's it going, Cole Outdoors? Thanks for stopping by. Yes, we have speared a couple fish already. We ended up spearing 2 today. Jackson got one and I got one. And then we've caught a few sunfish too. But I think we're gonna call it a day here. We're gonna get packed up and get home in time to watch the Eagles game. So I do appreciate everybody hanging out with us and spending the afternoon.
Bye.
We'll see you guys later.